Hey there, welcome to Soulfully Illumined. In this video, we are going over what is being done for you. I don't know, I feel like it's an important question, especially when we're trying to surrender. It's something that could give us comfort when we're trying to surrender, to know that things are being done for us. We are being supported in ways that we just don't know. And so, yeah, I decided this is a great topic for right now, especially when there's a lot that we can't control around us. So let's go ahead and get started. We have 3 piles, pile 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and scroll down below and click on the pile that you resonate most with, and I will see you there. Hey there, pile 1. Welcome to your pile for what is being done for you. So let's get into it. Let's see how you're being supported, what is being done for you. Yeah, let's get into it. So I'm starting with some tarot. Okay, fertility wanted to just drop out there. So we're just gonna leave that right here. And so for pile 1 collective, please, Spirit, what is being done for them? Thank you. Yeah. We're gonna do one more. That a little closer, since I like to get a little messy. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have the universe, the world card. Okay, I'm going to put that right here. All right, so we have the Empress, the crown chakra, trapped in fear, which I believe is the 8 of Wands, and then we have emotional withdrawal, which is the 8 of Cups here, coming together. Okay, so it may be a heavy time for you, or it has been a heavy time for you, more so stressed out, struggling, being in the mind, just trying to get through certain aspects of your life, and feeling a little bit withdrawn or separated from, I don't know, the reality that you've been desiring, from the things that you really want in your life that are emotionally fulfilling. But, with the 8s here, you got 2 8s here. To me, representing a balance, representing a shift. And with the 8 plus the 8, which equates to the 16, which breaks down to the 7, is about the spiritual growth, which brings us to the crown chakra here. This is a really important time for you. And as much as you may be feeling burdened, or you may be struggling, you're being asked to open up, because what's happening for you is, I feel like there's a crown chakra activation happening for you. Like you have crown chakra, and then look at here, trapped in fear. How the light's right here above his head. I don't know, just the way that I'm seeing it anyway. And I just feel like there's a lot of activations happening for you. You're going through a crown chakra expansion. And sometimes when there's a lot of blockages or we're too much in our mind, the mind tends to amplify. But what's coming through here is the importance of movement and the importance of looking up to the surroundings around you. Notice how with these 2 cards, right, his head is down. And with here, with the Empress, she's looking straight ahead, right? And so what's coming through is this advice to look up and look around you, because what's being done for you at this time is this whole shift. I'm hearing brand new perspective, a brand new environment, a brand new state of being. Your brain or your mind is shifting in consciousness. But I know it's hard to see it because when we're in our mind, we keep rerunning the same patterns, the same nerve pathways over and over again. But what's really happening is it's like you're supercharged in the crown, supercharged in the mind. And that's why they're asking you to look up and look around you. Okay, even there with the universe card there. Because it's like you've completed this cycle. It's now time to let it go. Because the universe is now in charge and they're taking over. Okay, with that card there. But it's like there's been some strings that you've been attached to. There's some ties that have been still attached to you, kind of bringing you down or holding you into a certain pattern. But what's being done for you is, I don't know, it's like you're having an activation at this time that's really going to untie you from some of the binds or the residual binds of the previous cycle. Interesting. But it's like our mind can get caught up in that loop and still think, well, we're still stuck in this crap, you know, we still have to deal with this, and now there's this, and now there's that, and what about this? But the way that Spirit is saying, what Spirit is saying here is it's time to kind of look up and look around you and see it from a different perspective, because you're being fed information, you're being fed, oh, how do I say this? A different way of being, a different approach to your life that requires you to really step up and step into your power. It's a really empowering time that you're moving into, and in a time that's engaging more of your heart chakra. But it's a little bit hard to get into it when you're in that mind space, I know. But what's being done for you is the shift. It's like you're moving out of a winter season and you're going into a spring season where things will start to spurt. But I've said this in another reading, and it's coming up again, where it's kind of like a tap that you haven't opened in a while, and when you open it up, it's like you can smell the old water in the pipes, or like the crud coming out of the pipes before the water's clean. The clean water starts to come out. So it's kind of like that sort of analogy where that may be something that you are experiencing, is all that crud coming up to be like dispelled, purified, released for good. Okay, where are we going next? We're going with the Sacred Traveler Oracle. What is being done for Pile 1 Collective, please, Spirit? Thank you. Grace and gratitude. Love it. No, no, no. Too messy. Too much. For Pile 1 Collective. Thank you. One more. For Pile 2, what is being done for them? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it is time for you to simplify your life with the Traveling Lightly card and really just kind of letting go of the old stuff, the old garbage that's been holding you back and really just keeping you heavy and in the old. With the Grace and Gratitude right underneath the Fertility card there, what's coming in is more joy, more loving things, and that starts with the simple stuff. And so that's why Spirit is asking you to look around you and see even the small things that bring you joy, because what they're doing is building that momentum for you. And you'll find as that momentum builds, you're going to feel more solid and more stronger within yourself. I really feel that right after this crown, and you start to see these little simple, beautiful things, that solar plexus is going to become activated on another level. Okay, and really help to move you forward. But for now, it's not about pushing ahead and getting things done or moving forward. It's really about just being in the stillness, being in the silence, and allowing things to transpire around you and within you. It's when you push, when you're trying to push, that's when you get trapped in fear or trapped in the mind. And what they're saying is, instead, just don't push, and you'll find that that stress, the agitation, will dissipate enough will open up for more of that energy from the crown, from the divine, to come in and allow new thoughts and allow old seeds that you've planted previously to really grow and bear some fruit for you. We have ascending the mountain, and it's in reverse. It's because you're not ascending at this point the mountain. There's no more struggle for you to ascend the mountain. Now's the time to, it's kind of like when you're going down a hill and you allow gravity to kind of take you as you're kind of walking down, or in my case, kind of running down. It's kind of like that. It's like, let spirit just kind of guide you and take you, because you're really being helped right now. You are really being supported right now. And as I said that, my timer said 10:38. So that may be a reminder for you in the upcoming weeks, or just, maybe a sign that you're already getting. But yeah, like, you're moving into, again, that spring season of your life. And this time of reset that's happening for you is going to help to put you in a greater flow. All right? And it's kind of like, trust the journey. Because I know when we move into the unknown, right, a lot of us get trapped in fear. A lot of us are scared of the unknown. But it's saying here, it's like, just take it in this moment and just kind of go with the flow, and trust that all the gifts, all the tools, and all the treasures will be there and be provided for you, okay? And here with emotional withdrawal and the passion and pleasure, I feel like that's kind of where you're being helped with. You're being taken, or you're being guided in the direction of your passions and pleasures. And this may be in things that are a little foreign to you, things that you've never tried, or things that you just haven't done in a very long time. But it's connected to this emotional withdrawal card, where it's going to be helping you. You are going to be helped to bring forth that emotional support, fulfillment, stability that you've been lacking in previous cycles. But it's going in a way that, it's about you going in a way that you haven't gone before. All right? So they're kind of saying, don't look back, and stay present, and allow yourself to receive at this time, and enjoy the dance with you and spirit. Because what's being done for you is basically this whole new ride. It's this whole new path that you're being led to. And you're being helped by clearing out some of that past energy and that past worry and the past pain that's created that same cycle. And I feel like karmic cycle, okay? So my friends, that was your reading. I really liked it. It was really good. I just feel like you're really moving into a real great time. It's just a matter of just allowing spirit to feed you, allowing spirit to nurture you. So being in that receptive state and being in that relationship, or strengthening that relationship with the divine, with spirit. Because I feel like that's part of the stepping stones, like that's a stepping stone in this process of you moving into a more emotionally fulfilling life and the things that you've been wanting. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. I like that. We're going to end this reading. One card, Spirit. Where are we going? We're going with the Ascendant Masters Oracle deck. Final message for Pile 1 Collective. What do they need to know? What comfort can you give them? Thank you. Go now. Serapis Bay. It's time to have some fun, Pile 1. You know, with Serapis Bay, he's about ascension. He's like ascension energy, helping us through our ascension process and so forth. And I've always taken him as like a more serious energy. But I was talking to a dear friend the other day, and she said he has a lot of joy within him. And I thought about it, I'm like, I always thought of him as stern for some reason. But when she said it, it clicked. Because really, that's part of the ascension journey. It is about following our joy. And who best to speak about joy, you know, than Serapis Bay, the ascension master. And with the go now, I feel like he's saying to you, it's like, work your magic with Saint Germain. Work your magic, not being tied down by anyone else. Go now, follow your joy. We're there with you. And as you keep walking and following your joy, we are transmuting the old. We are transforming the old. Okay, so it just allows that heart of yours to shine brighter. You are truly being supported, Pile 1. You really are. All right, so that is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give it a like if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't, and I so look forward to reading for you guys again. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hey there, Pile 2. Welcome. We are getting into your reading about what is being done for you. So how is Spirit supporting you? What is Spirit doing for you at this time? So let's get into it. Let's see what wants to come through. Okay, we are starting with the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. Pile 2 Collective, please, Spirit. What is currently being done for them? Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Infinite abundance. We'll keep that. Okay. So we have transformation, we have infinite abundance, watching clouds, cleansing waters, mystic healer. I'm hearing an upgrade. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep going, actually. Let's just keep going. So for Pile 2 Collective, what is currently being done for them? Thank you. Pile 2 Collective, thank you. That's shifting. Okay. You got 2 transformation cards here. And Triumph. Beautiful. Okay. All right. So, Pile 2. You are being upgraded. And what is being done for you right now is this huge reshifting of your reality, a reshifting of yourself. It's like you may have been going through a purge, but I feel like you're in the middle of a transformation right now. You have 2 transformation cards here. Crazy, right? So we have like here, the Phoenix rising energy. we have this one down here, death card down here, death, rebirth, transition, change happening for you. So I feel like Spirit's really helping you to take you out of security. I'm hearing a security, lack of support, lack of foundation, lack of safety, and moving you into greater prosperity. But you know, that all comes from within first. It all starts from within. And what I'm getting here from you, for you, is there's this purification that's been happening for you, and I feel like you're in the middle of it still right now, that's really releasing you from old emotions and old, I'm hearing, timelines. And so that may appear as like memories, old memories, remembering certain things at most random times, things like that. But you're being asked right now to relax and lay back, because what's being done for you is a clarification, a purification, a transformation. You're being asked to just relax and allow yourself to float. Like, look, you got two, like, she's relaxing in the water. Here we got like this hammock going on over here. And it's about really just relaxing and giving yourself that love and support right now, because there's really not much you can do in this transformative period besides relax, because it's through the relaxing that's where your abundance is going to stem from. Because it could be something like, all right, you're relaxing, you're giving yourself that room and that space, and because of that, you know, you're putting yourself first, and you're saying, forget the fear. I don't care about the fear right now, because I need to take care of myself for a change. And by doing so, having that Phoenix moment, you're now able to kind of take back your freedom, take back your power, give yourself that moment to rest and recover. And by doing that, there's certain ideas that pop into mind. There's certain things that shift within your body or your mental state or emotional or energetic bodies. And because of that, you walk out of that stronger, more empowered, realizing more of your spiritual gifts as a result. That's an example. That could be your example, but that's an example. And so here, it's like here, wait, we got 13, we got 13, we got a 15 here, right? That's 13, it is 13. And to me, like, the 13 also represents the divine feminine energy, and being in that feminine aspect of really knowing thyself, being who you are. And knowing thyself isn't necessarily a feminine energy. It can go both ways. But when you take that know thyself into that feminine energy, it's a state of just being. It's knowing that you don't have to do anything. Meaning that you're not forced to do anything, that you carry all that power, and just by being you, you are that power. There's something here about the 7 with you guys about spiritual growth. It's about spirit, communing with spirit, similar to Pile 1, but not the same. Similar in a sense of sometimes your mind might get in the way and you may feel a little defeated at times. And similar in a sense that both groups need to, you know, it's being asked to kind of look up and look around you and have faith. Oh, have faith. But for you, Pile 2, this is a major transformative period. If you're watching this upon upload, like this past moon, this last eclipse, in the full moon in Taurus, may have had just a real major impact on you. You may be really feeling the energies of that eclipse, because it's a real transformative one. I feel like this whole portal is a very transformative one. But for you, I feel like what's happening here is this uprising. And what's being done for you right now is this lifting up. It's this being pulled and lifted up into this new timeline. this new way of being. It's like, trust that you've done the hard work. Trust that you've done what you needed to do, and let go of that fear and that worry of that, I don't know, the fear and the worry. Don't let that pull you down, because we're trying to pull you up. And the key is right in front of you. And the key is your heart, right in here. Because you're now moving into a time of success, moving into a more empowered state in a way that, I don't know, like there's an aspect of your shadow that's been coming through. And what's being done for you is building this new relationship between you and that shadow element. Where in the past, that shadow may have, I don't know, it may have like been self-sabotaging. Now, you're moving into a time where you're actually working with the shadow. Working with the shadow and moving into the light. And that is what's being done for you, is taking you into this next level of life. Because you've learned a lot in the previous life. You've actually come up through the muck, okay? Just like the lotus. And now you're just being lifted into this whole new dynamic, okay? We're gonna go with the stars, or with this Light Seers tarot card. Did I totally butcher that name? I might have. So for Pile 2 Collective, what is being done for them? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords here. All right, and then we have the King of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Five of Swords here. Yeah, so I feel like for you, Pile 2, like here, this is pretty much what I was saying, is that you're being pulled, you're being taken. And to me, the crows or even the ravens, they represent, you know, they represent an aspect of spirit that sees beyond the physical, that sees beyond the dimensions, and is considered the mystic and associated with the mystic. And so I feel like, first of all, you may see crows or ravens around you, and that would be a sign that you are protected, that you are being supported right now, and that you are being guided, that they're watching you. You are being watched, and not in a creepy way, in a way of love and support. And so here, it's like you are being taken. Allow yourself to be taken. Because as you're taken, you're transforming. With the King of Wands here being in reverse, it's because it's not really a time of action and excess. It's a time of simplicity. It's a time of going within, going into the heart space, and allowing that to kind of be your compass, be your guide. Because you've done everything you needed to do. And perhaps there's an aspect of you that feels like, no, I got to keep doing it. I can do it again. I can do one last stand. I can make it happen. But it's like, no, you're good. This is a time of perspective. This is a time, because I'm kind of seeing him in like a hangman energy here. It's a time of perspective. It's a time of opening. And also, you may have some Kundalini sorts of symptoms in the body, through the heart, into the solar plexus, through the back area as well, because you are shifting. But I feel like a part of you knows that. You know that because you're really wise. And so perhaps this is just a confirmation for you. But this time for you is this communion with self. But it's also a time to allow Spirit to do the transition and shifts. Like, look how much red, 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 right? With that devil in reverse. That, when I was speaking about security and safety, you're coming out of this, pile 2, knowing that you are your own security. You are safe because you have all the power to navigate whatever circumstances come in your way. That's what's happening as a result of this transformation. Animals are important for you, pile 2. You may get signs through the animals or Spirit talking to you through the animals. The lion is a really close connection for you at this time. So if you're seeing the lions, you might want to look at its eyes because it may have a message for you, okay? And I'm just saying, like, a lion on like the TV or like a lion on like YouTube or something. I'm not saying like walk up to a lion and just stare into its eyes, you know, obviously. Take care of yourself. But there's something about lions for you. And I feel like maybe your inner lion is really coming out as a result of this, okay? And Spirit is saying it's time. It's your time. It's time to come out of the mind and come out of that noise and get back into that state of empowerment, because that shadow aspect of you has been, it may not have been in the best state in the past, but you've done a lot of internal work, and this transformation is really helping to really integrate a more empowered version of your shadow, so you can really move hand in hand. It's important for you, though, as well, pile 2, to listen, because Spirit is really trying to bring you the messages and really trying to help you at this time. Okay? So we're going to end this reading with an Ascendant Master Oracle card for pile 2, please, Spirit. Final messages, final message for pile 2. Thank you. Oh, I love it. We have Jesus. Open your heart to love. And look at all those animals. What's up with that, buddy? Love it. And you have a lion there too. Oh, so nice. Yeah. You're being asked to be in a receptive zone at this time, pile 2, going out in nature and really just opening up your heart to love in different ways that it may be coming to you, because it may be in unexpected ways. And I'm kind of getting a chuckle because it might be in like some silly little ways. It could be a YouTube video about cats, you know, being silly, or dogs like doing like silly tricks. It could be as simple as something like that. But you're being asked to open yourself up to love, because this transformation requires you being receptive and open and allowing Spirit in. And Spirit has your back, pile 2. Spirit has your back because it is taking you to a new paradise. Okay. All right, pile 2, that was your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Do give it a like if you like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching. I really appreciate it, and you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. What's up, pile 3? Welcome. It's starting to get dark over here, so if the lighting's not that great, well, you know, I don't know, the sun's setting. What can I do? So let's go ahead and get started. We're getting into what is currently being done for you. You know, how is Spirit supporting you? We want to know, right? We want to know for you, what is being done for you? So I'm going to start with, yes, we're going to start with the Psychic Tarot deck. So for pile 3, Spirit, pile 3 Collective, what is currently being done? What's the scoop? What's the story? We have obstacles and challenges. We have intuition. What's the story? Victory and success, score for you, trapped in fear. What is up with all three groups? Everyone's getting trapped in fear. What is going on in the world? Well, a lot apparently. So I'm going to go into, before I start speaking, I'm going to go into the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck for Pile 3 Collective. Pile 3 Collective. What is currently being done for them? How are they being supported? Yeah. Love that. Ooh, okay. All right, so Pile 3. I'm just feeling a lot of pressure and stress. There's a little bit of stress going on, some uncertainty, unknown, trapped in fear, bottom of the deck here, obstacles and challenges. So it may feel like there's some obstacles or challenges happening around you. There's some stress happening around you. Some things aren't quite working out the way that you've intended. Opportunities may not be presenting itself right now. And I feel like it's for a reason. There's currently some things that are happening right now. First of all, what's being done for you? I feel like Spirit's coming in right now, or Spirit at this time for you is coming in to really fill you up energetically. There's something that your heart chakra is being activated, same with your solar plexus, as well as your third eye. Third eye, solar plexus. Hold on, sorry. Third eye. And for some of you, it's throat. Okay, so energetically, there's some activations that are happening for you at this time. So if the doors aren't opening, it's because there's a reason for it. There's something that's happening. This is what's being done for you. There's some activations that are happening. I think I said that like 3 times already. I'm so sorry. Because it's almost like you're being asked, you're being guided to work things in a different way. Right? And so it's requiring a shift. And so Spirit is helping you right now with this shift. A shift of consciousness and a shift of the way that you've been doing things. Okay? And with the intuition, you might already know that for some of you. And for some of you, you're being asked to use your intuition. But I feel like you have really strong intuition. The fact that it's right in the center and then you have Mystic Healer right below it. It's like you have a really strong intuition. And you may feel like you're in this in-between period where things aren't flowing. And it might be really scary to know that. It might be like you might be in your mind about it. But with the surrender to the journey, they're asking you to surrender to the flow. And notice how here we have the water and we have the water here. And it's like the water is going to take you across the bridge. So it's almost like you got to surrender to this aspect of the journey that's not connecting. And really work with your emotions. There's something about emotions. It could be your intuition or emotions, because there's treasures right now for you to uncover, and Spirit is helping you. And I'm getting even the fairies with you, Pile 3, are really coming in and really wanting to help you to find these little treasures, because I'm feeling like these little like excitement. There's like some treasures for you to find in the space that you're in. So it's like follow those things that are bright, and follow those things that brighten you up, that light up your heart right now. If you feel like you need to kind of move, because really honestly, Pile 3, like victory and success is already yours. It's already yours. It's just in this space of the unknown. And I feel like here, like you have the owl here. And owls, you may resonate with owls. You may feel like, I don't know, you may get signs of owls. You may see owls around you. But like, look at this. We got an owl. We got Mystic Healer. We have the High Priestess, intuition happening here. It's like, follow your intuition. Defy the mind. It's just natter, right? And I'm not saying ignore it, because I feel like you've gone through this over and over again, this pattern over and over again. That's why you feel trapped in it. And that's why you're blocked. But they're saying here, it's like, no, they're guiding you. They're taking you into utilizing your emotions, utilizing the tools that you have in an entirely different way that involves your emotions and your intuition. And from that vantage point, you'll be able to see. See the next step. See that piece of the puzzle that you've been missing. See beyond the veil. Okay, so then with the two, okay. Some of you need to speak your truth, speak something, okay, because I'm just getting, there's a balance. It's, some of you, by just speaking your truth, you're going to be able to get through this obstacle. Speaking your voice, speaking what you need to say, speaking how you feel is going to help get you through that. And you'll find that when you're out of your mind and you're just in the space, it'll be easier. It's when you're in the mind, it's harder to get the words. It's harder to like, yeah, it's harder to get the right words, and then you start to analyze it. But it's like when you're present in the moment or in a space practicing, if you need to, it's easier. Because it's just reflex. It's just you being expressed. I hope that makes sense. Because victory is yours. I'm being drawn there to victory. Victory is yours. Interesting. Okay. So, you are exactly where you need to be. Yes, you are. You're exactly where you need to be, because this is a pivotal moment. This is an important moment for you, because you're shifting gears, and Spirit is helping you to shift gears, utilizing less of the mind and the logic and moving into more of the emotions and your intuitions, because again, you have very heightened intuition. And so you're accessing more of that flow at this time. Oh my God, I just saw another owl. Look at that, owl, owl. You got two owls going on over here. And another owl there. Owl, owl, owl. Guys, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, and you know you need to trust. It's like, you know you need to trust. It kind of sucks that there may be an obstacle in front of you, but Spirit's saying there is no obstacle. This is an opportunity for you to use a different tool, an opportunity for you to really use the heart space. I don't know how, something about the way your heart wants to do it is different from the logical mind. And it's a way that will be a lot easier for you. It's a way that will be a lot, I don't know, more intriguing for you in some way. Okay? So let's get a little bit more. So for Pile 3 Collective Spirit, what is being done for them? Yeah, you're birthing something new. Look at that. You got the World. You got some really cool cards, buddies. Look at that. And then we have the Knight of Cup in reverse there. Oh, yeah, there's some emotions that you need to express. Well, not need to, but there's some emotions that are just a little jumbly for you that need to be expressed. And I feel like you've been preventing yourself from expressing it because you've been in your mind. That's for some of you. And for some of you, it's like you've been juggling two worlds. It's like you want something, you want a specific vision, but then you're juggling with something that you feel like you have to work with that lacks a luster. But I want you to know that it's like, it's coming. The world, the vision that you want is there. It's ready to be birthed. And if you don't see it yet, that's okay. Keep working it, because you'll find that you'll start to migrate in that direction more and more. Because Spirit is kind of pulling you, is kind of bringing you into this direction that has more color, that has more life, that has more emotional fulfillment for you. Okay, with the Empress there, you're birthing it. And some of you, yeah, and so it's kind of like utilizing that. I hope that makes sense. Because it's like here with the world, it's like the fulfillment. It's the completion of an old paradigm, of an old way, and moving into this completion of you. And notice how colorful she is. Oh, I get it. Birthing a new you. Birthing a new you. You are being birthed. For some of you, it's like a new you is being birthed as a result of this. And some of these, there's some opportunities that are here for you that will be presented to you. But at this moment, you are exactly where you need to be. And like, look at this. This circle here is the circle here. Do you see that? This circle is this. So the bridge between that obstacle is you. Is you. And it's not the you that you have to be or you feel like you have to be, it's this new you. Oh, that's why I was talking about the tools there and utilizing your heart. Oh, my friends, let me tell you, this shift that's happening for you is going to change how you do things, and as a result, the dynamics between people and your results, everything. You are truly walking into an unknown territory because you're doing a colossal shift right now. Take it step by step because this is a big one for you. All right, moving from one paradigm to a completely different one. So to surrender to the journey, because you are being guided right now. And this isn't a process that's like quick, okay? Because it's a physical, mental, emotional, and energetic process that's happening. So if you're concerned about an obstacle, please try not to be. If you're trapped in fear, look up and look around you, and please hear me when I say that you are undergoing a transformation. And this shift that's happened, this completion, it takes a moment for the reset, for the new start, to reset a computer, to reset a phone, to reset us. Give yourself a moment. Because when you're present and you're here and not in the mind, my friend, you are a flippin' powerhouse. And this is nothing, because you have all the tools and you know how many multiple of different tools you have. This is nothing. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. My gosh, I feel like I was all over the map, but they all connect in a different way. So final card. Oh, let's do that again. Final card for pile 3 collective. Thank you. We got father, husband, brother, son. We got Osiris. Putting the pieces back together. Give yourself this moment to put the pieces back together, because what's being done for you is this soul. What's the word? Oh my God, I said this before. Reconciliation. It's a soul reconciliation. It's this coming together of you. Okay? I hope that makes sense, pile 3. Sorry, I was a little bit kind of all over the place, but I hope you got the pieces that you needed. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I do really appreciate it. Give it a like if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't, and I look forward to reading for you again. Thanks again. Bye.